Out here knocking out some more headlights today, and just a thought kind of crossed my mind when I'm looking at these. You know, one of my videos that I did on these said that they're going to look worse before they look better, and that I'm going to make them look a little bit worse than they even looked when I started. So I wanted to kind of apply that to the Christian walk. If you are a Christ follower, that sometimes God lets us go through things, trials, storms, valleys, whatever you want to call them, and it only seems like things are getting worse and not better. I want you to take a little assurance that God in Jeremiah, through Jeremiah, said He's got plans for us, plans to prosper us, not to harm us. So maybe those times of trials are times that will mold you, times that will grow you, times that will get you more Christ-like. If that's your goal, if you're actually seeking Christ, if you call yourself a Christian, if you're following God, then maybe He's doing exactly what you've asked, to make you a little more like Christ. But as we go through these valleys, as we go through these storms and trials, I may not always see the end as good. But God says He works all things for His glory. Everything that He does is for His glory. And the Son was sent to glorify the Father. I want you to see something. Sometimes you just have to keep going. Let me get this spray on there. Some days may not seem like you're getting very far. I promise you, the more God works on you, just like I'm working on these headlights, the more God molds you, takes off the excess, the stuff that doesn't matter, the more clear it will become, the more Christ-like we become. So just a little bit of encouragement for you this morning. If you're having, doubts about God's goodness, and you're in a valley right now, keep going. God's working on you. He's got things in store for you that will glorify Him, and that's what we're here for anyway. We're not here for ourselves. We're not here for me. We're here for Him and that relationship that we can have with Him and to bring others. You as a Christian have been charged to make disciples. So go out and make disciples no matter what area of life you're in right now. Go out and make disciples. God's called you to do it. As you go, that's what He says, as you go, make disciples. I just want you to see something. The more that fluff takes off, the more of the junk, the world piles up on you. These headlights, they don't get bad overnight. It's kind of like Casting Crown song, it's a slow fade. I hate to apply it to a car, but it makes sense. It makes sense in the Christian life. Sometimes we get away from God. God never moved. He said He's an unchanging God. He didn't move. He didn't go anywhere. He says He's an unchanging, unmoving God. And He stays there for us. As He takes this junk off, puts us through the trials, puts us through the fire. You see what I'm getting at? Things start to look a little better, a little more clear. And we get closer to being perfect. We won't be perfect. We're never going to be perfect. God tells us that, we see in our own selves that we fall short of God's glory. We fall short of His standards. So we will never be perfect. But let Him work on you. Be ready and willing to, in those trials, step back and see what God's wanting from you. What's He working on? What's He wanting to change in you? What's He wanting to mold in you? What does He need to take away from me to make me look more Christ-like? And as I look at it with that perspective, it's a little easier to go through those trials. Not easy, but easier. And a lot of people think the Christian life, oh, if I become Christian, everything will be easy. Not true. Satan wants us to fall even worse than those that aren't following Christ. If you're not following Christ, Satan's got you right where he wants you anyway. You're not saved. You're not honoring God in your life. Why would he bother you? You're doing exactly what he wants you to do. So, just some thoughts this morning. And hopefully a little encouragement for you if you're going through a rough time. Keep going. Keep trusting God. If you're not saved, if you're not a Christian, if you're not a Christ follower, sorry about that, my phone died. But if you're not a Christian, what's holding you back? What is it about giving your life over? And that may be it. It may be an issue that you don't want to give up control, you know. But me giving up control and giving God control was the best decision of my life. People look at it as a crutch. Maybe it is a crutch, I don't know. But when He's in control, and when I seek His glory first, my life is better. I am more at peace. I am more in tune with what He's got for me. And He doesn't withhold His blessings maybe as much as He could if I'm not following His will. So keep that in mind this morning, guys, and hopefully this encourages you. If you're not a Christian, reach out to somebody who is, talk to them, and see what is different about Jesus Christ than anything else out there. All right, God bless.